In the last video we looked at how we use the passive voice with the present tense and the past tense. So in this video we're going to focus on how we use passive voice with perfect tenses. If you haven't seen the other videos, then go back and watch them and then come back and watch this one. We'll look at some examples together and we'll look at the structure to see how we construct the passive voice using perfect tenses. And then finally we'll do a practice quiz at the end to see how much you've learnt. As we've seen in previous videos, we use the perfect tenses to make a connection between one point in time and another point in time. So for example, present perfect is used to connect a point in the past with now, a point in the present. So let's look at an example of how we use the passive voice with the present perfect. English has been used by business people to communicate for many years. English has been used. Now, because this is the present perfect, it means we're connecting a point in the past with now. This started in the past and it's still relevant today, now. To form the present perfect passive, we use have plus been plus the past participle of the main verb. So in this case, has been used. So English has been used. What we don't do though is have a present perfect continuous passive. That would sound very strange in English, so you don't need to worry about that. So just present perfect, simple, passive. In the same way we can use the passive with the past perfect as well. So remember, in the past perfect we're connecting 2 points in the past. So here's an example. In the EU, English started to be used more a few years ago. But before that, French and German had been used more. So had been used. So the structure of the past perfect passive is had plus been plus the past participle of the main verb. In this case, used. Had been used. But as with the present perfect, we don't have a past perfect continuous passive. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so it's quiz time. So I'm going to give you some examples of sentences in the present perfect and the past perfect active, and I want you to change them into the passive. If you need more time to write down your answers or just to think about your answers, then pause the video. The students have done their homework. Their homework has been done. We haven't read the books yet. The books haven't been read yet. The police have caught the thief. The thief has been caught. When we arrived, she had already cleaned the room. When we arrived, the room had already been cleaned. When I walked in the room, somebody had left the window open. When I walked in the room, the window had been left open. The students were punished because they hadn't done their homework. The students were punished because their homework hadn't been done. Okay, so that is the passive voice using perfect tenses, present perfect and past perfect. Watch the video again if you're not sure and you need to go over the grammar again or to understand it more clearly. It's always easier the second time. Like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And also go to anglopod.com to find full courses to help you improve every aspect of your English. Good luck with your English, keep practicing, and I'll see you soon.